Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review over in the Raggy's tap room on a not so bad Sunday. Well, I got soaked earlier doing the garden, but hey ho. So, from Speyside Craft Brewery, it's their lager. Alcohol content is 4.9%. Perfect for this time of the year, obviously. You know, it can't be a decent lager this time of the year. Our lager is a light but flavourful beer, made with the classic German Hallertau hop, favoured by Europe's traditional lager brewers. It's crisp and invigorating, with subtle citrus and vanilla flavours, and the clean finish expected from a great lager. Brewed by Speyside Brewing Company Limited, West Road, Gres Hop Industrial Estate, Forres in Moray, Scotland, UK. And so, let's give it a try. First ever from this brewery, so that's exciting. And the wind's blowing me greenhouse door around, all good fun. Can't find my proper tin opener, so there we go. Right, cheers all. Oh, certainly smells nice. Here we go. Always like to make sure that the bottle's in the right way. It sells the review for me. People know straight away, oh, that's what's being reviewed, rather than me, you know, people going, what did you review? And it's like, it's the whole reason for doing the beer room. So as we can see, it's a straw coloured pour. A little bit of carbonation going off. Bearing in mind that this glass may not have a rigid in the bottom, and I don't think it does, to be fair. So some do, some don't. A little bit of a white head going off. It's got that smell of a German lager. You know, that sort of malty aroma coming off it. Anyway, let's dive in. Ooh, as you'd expect, clean, crisp, certainly tastes refreshing. Ooh, that's a nice one, that is. Perfect in the summer sun, obviously. And it reminds me of some of the top German lagers. German lagers do seem to be probably the best in the world. Certainly not that one beginning with C that reckons it's the best in the world. There's a nice bite to it on the taste. It just tastes so crisp. A real warming feeling in the stomach. It's just going down, an absolute treat. And it's interesting that the brewery themselves have gone down the lager route. Obviously lagers do sell. And I suppose in some ways they're hitting the free areas. And obviously people drink what they drink wherever they live in the world. We all are so different. So the other two are an amber, more for ale fans, an IPA, more for IPA fans of course, and the lager for lager fans. So I know that sounds very but you can see where they're going at, you know, and lagers aren't the easiest things to brew. You ask breweries across the UK, what's one of the hardest things to do properly? Lager. As far as I know, cold fermenting, not that I'm a brewer. Although I have brewed a few beers over the years, mind you, but I'm not a commercial brewer by no means. Oh, I could just sit out in the sun on a warm day when it's not raining and just sit there with this. As far as I know, it's in bottle. Well, obviously these are in bottles, so it's certainly in bottle form. Whether in that region of Scotland it's out on keg or cask, depending if they use that in that part of the country, the world rather. But if you're out and about and you see this, oh, I would much prefer this over the big branded lagers that are, you know, not that great. It's not gassy, but it's got flavour, it's got taste. Like I say, they've used the German Hellertau hops, if that's how you pronounce it. And obviously, as we know, the German beers like the Oktoberfest lagers, Lowenbrau, Spaten, and all them type of lagers are exceptional to drink, especially in their own country. With a nice bratwurst. Oh, just eat sausages now. Yes, I'm peckish. But yeah, absolutely hits the spot, that does. Very nice. And perfect for an early Sunday beer. Not too heavy on the ABV. Although I was out yesterday all day, so got to be good today. Well, try and be good, you know. Not a beer reviewer for the just for the fun thing. I like beer reviews because I like beer. So, absolutely delicious. Look how clean and crisp that is. And it's a good thing I dishwasher my glasses these days, isn't it? For me, against other lagers, because you don't put a lager review against a beer review for obvious reasons. Against other lagers, yeah. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. Yeah, absolutely. Bob on. Hits the spot. You know, it's a good lager. Yeah, for want of a word that, you know, sometimes I need to forget that I'm from Nottingham, and local dialects don't mean anything to somebody in a different part of the country. Out of 5, the all important out of 5. Bear in mind, scores, you know, the fact that I liked it and I would drink it again is enough to tell you that yes, it's definitely worth trying. And I tell you what, if you're a bit of a lager connoisseur, that'll be interesting. You know, certainly people who like their German lagers, I think you'll find this very acceptable. And if you're somebody who likes, say, mainstream lagers but wants something slightly more refined and you know, and a bit more upmarket, shall we say, again, definitely worth trying. Out of 5 for me, all day long, a good 4.55 out of 5. And you know, first time from this brewery, or I actually tagged by mistake. Terrible, you know. Try not to tag the wrong breweries, because sometimes it upsets breweries. Sometimes it's, you know, it's a bit of free tagging. Is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, well, worth trying. And that's it for this review. As always, thank you always for watching and supporting Raggy's Beer Reviews and Speyside Craft Brewery. Definitely worth trying their beers. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers all.